something that really pisses you off, you should triple check that one.
That's why people like our show, because they know that we are checked by ABC News. From Walter Cronkite, basically, to this guy, Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons.
I had to read the thing about The View because I just thought it was funny. By Joey Behar was trying to say that I believe in dragons. I checked it. And then the lady goes, did you double check it? She goes, I checked it. He believes in dragons.
I checked it. He believes in dragons. He believes in dragons. Yes, I did.
All throughout these same time periods, there's been giant lizards. There's been Komodo dragons. There's been crocodiles been here for fucking hundreds of million years or whatever.
Carrie Underwood is supposedly already exploring her own legal action against Sunny Hostin, and the notion that she and Joe Rogan are working together to bring an $800 million lawsuit against him is stunning. But it is generating a lot of debate on social media. Some people think Joe Rogan would join forces because he has a history of opposing the stance. Is this enormous lawsuit just more online speculation, or is it a real threat? In fact, just the idea has generated a variety of opinions. Comprehensive examination of this ongoing controversy, in which we'll look at how Carrie Underwood's controversial performance generated a lot of talk show conversation. The Sunny host's scathing remarks and Joe Rogan's unrestrained criticism may be the final straw that feeds this lawsuit rumor. By the end of Into the Spotlight, you'll see why so many people believe this to be more than simply online whispers. Things will quickly heat up, so have patience before some fans claim that Carrie Underwood's presence at Donald's inauguration served as the impetus for subsequent legal actions or heated disputes with talk show presenters. Simply put, in the days and weeks following her visit, social media turned into a battlefield where debates centered on anything from whether performing for an elected official should be considered an unforgivable crime to whether artists should remain politically neutral. She was cast into the crossfire because others perceived her sense of patriotism and her speaking abilities as a betrayal. Her supporters viewed her action as a straightforward gesture of respect for the American transition, while others accused her of supporting a divisive figure. Flourished in popularity, with some admiring her bravery and others doubting her intentions. Carrie Underwood was relatively silent during it all, allowing the online debate to continue without making any public statements. When Sunny Hahn of The Viewpoint stepped forward, what should have been just another brief media moment took a sharp turn once the initial commotion subsided. Before long, the drama was being watched by more people than ever before, and preparations were being made for possible legal action. That a single patriotic song performance would lead to a $800 million lawsuit including Joe Rogan and other celebrities seems unthinkable. But that is exactly how this story unfolded. Things got heated when Sunny Hostin decided to express her opinions about Carrie Underwood's choice to appear on national television. Even if the car's detractors were entirely in agreement, Sunny voiced her disgust, even going so far as to label the appearance and support of someone she considered guilty. As criticism of The View host grew, Carr supporters immediately jumped into action to deny Sunny's framing, disseminating memes and hashtags on Twitter, Instagram, and other social media platforms. The drama grew more intense each day as spectators scrutinized the situation. Calling someone guilty is a serious accusation, and it is also illegal, as several followers swiftly pointed out Sunny's statements and doubted her veracity. According to some, she was simply exercising her right to free speech, which is a privilege that all talk show hosts enjoy. Some accused her of distributing incorrect information, but the debate quickly heated up. Critics and admirers began to worry that Carrie Underwood's silence might not endure forever as more voices joined the clamor. The rumors did start as tension increased, preparing the ground for a courtroom confrontation. Beyond politics, some questioned whether strong media personalities should be held accountable for their on-air comments, and whether open criticism may escalate into defamation. Carrie Underwood was purportedly suing Sunny Hostin and The View for defamation, claiming that Sunny's remarks had gravely harmed her reputation, yet official authorities were unable to confirm the exact amount. Social media jumped on the shocking $800 million as the alleged amount in Carrie's ludicrous demand for more than $1 billion from the talk show host sparked a wave of disbelief and prompted the internet to blow up with people taking sides once more. Because it could be unjust and damaging to accuse someone of helping a criminal, supporters said Sunny should be subject to legal repercussions. Critics, however, ridiculed the purported complaint, alleging that Carrie overreacted in an effort to censor free expression. All parties agree that the $800 million figure is still theoretical until court documents are made public. Rumors, especially those spread online, have a peculiar way of happening, which just fuels the fire. Numerous sources claim that Joe Rogan may take part in or at the very least support the car's legal battle. Rogan has frequently come under fire from The View for his frank views and controversy on his podcast. Rogan has a reputation for standing his ground in public debates. The story became more complicated as a result, with two well-known individuals preparing to work together in a peculiar manner. The concept ignited social media, regardless of whether it was a rumor or the truth. Joe Rogan was unfettered in his criticism of The View and its hosts on one of his podcast episodes, particularly when the crisis with Carrie Underwood escalated. He characterized the show's position on criticism and free speech as biased, claiming that they defend the right to criticize anyone at any time but become defensive when challenged. Rogan also accused Sonny of being upset and referred to The View as a sensationalist circus. Rogan's fans took pleasure in the situation, sharing screenshots of his outburst online and annotating them for social media. Even though it hasn't been proven, people fed up with the media started discussing the potential that Joe Rogan and Carrie Wood would collaborate on a lawsuit. Could this partnership lead to a new era of widely reported defamation cases against major networks and popular shows? Rogan's fury implied that he might likely take advantage of the opportunity to legally contest the perspective if it materialized, considering that he had fought against what he described as unfair coverage, misrepresentations, and personal assaults in the media for years. Over the years, presenters have generated contentious discussions on a range of topics, from politics to pop culture. Producers have frequently appeared to endorse the idea that conflict draws more attention until it becomes a threat to the legal system. Critics have criticized the show harshly in recent years, claiming that it gives shape to biased statements rather than objective opinions. Sunny Hostin in particular has frequently found herself in the hot seat, whether it's due to her confrontations with other presenters or her comments that provoke contentious debates. For better or worse, Sun's stories are frequently shared online. While some supporters applaud her bravery and willingness to tackle difficult topics, others contend that she transgresses moral limits, especially when discussing those who aren't present to defend themselves in the background. According to sources, these incidents are causing ABC management to begin to worry about the network's reputation and legal risk. Drama on talk shows may, after all, momentarily garner more attention, but suing for millions of dollars, or even hundreds of millions, is a different story. Insiders claim that tensions are increasing as viewers question whether the show's polarizing commentary has gone too far this time. Everyone is curious about what will happen next, of course. There will be a lot of media attention directed at Sonny Horton and The View if Carrie Underwood's lawsuit is as large as the estimated $800 million. If it goes forward, it may take years and cost both sides millions of dollars in legal expenses and potential settlement talks. Joe Rogan might also become involved. However, no official announcement has been made to confirm his involvement. Cultural rumors claim that he would be more than willing to back Carrie if it meant making an appearance on a show that he believes has been disparaging him for years. The consequences could be severe. If additional public figures or celebrities who have been reprimanded by daytime talk shows were encouraged to follow suit, the entire landscape of celebrity media might change. The industry's discussion programs would undoubtedly need to be more cautious if such a precedent were set. Promote new guidelines for presenters' interactions with contentious individuals, or may it lead to more severe network penalties for those who use excessively personal attacks? Even if this is only speculation, the conversation demonstrates how the media landscape is evolving and how anyone may take action if they believe they are being unfairly singled out. It starts with a single appearance at Donald Trump's inauguration and ends with an $800 million lawsuit that may have been aided by Joe Rogan. At the heart of this story is a more general question of media duty. Is it appropriate to prosecute talk show hosts for using harsh language, or does that violate the right to free speech? While a country music artist is defending her reputation, a talk show personality feels entitled to disparage famous individuals. Joe Rogan might be ready to appear on The View in the Middle due to what he says are years of defamation. Does a famous person have the right to protect their reputation from charges that they feel could damage it? It's difficult to ignore the potential repercussions of a lawsuit, regardless of your support for Carrie Underwood's right to defend herself against unfounded allegations or the Sonny host's right to express her opinions. What are your thoughts? Is this just another inflated story that will fade away without any real consequences? Or are we witnessing the dawn of a new era when popular debate shows need to be careful to avoid legal risks? Any real consequences? There is always more to discover as the narrative progresses.